Alright guys, I'm excited for this video. So I received in the post a few days ago this Itehil reverse osmosis water filter. So I've seen a few videos on the internet where people have been using these, and I've saw a few adverts on Facebook as well as I've been browsing through, and they look fantastic, you know. No scooping water up in buckets and letting it drain through using gravity. No little hand pumps that you've got to work and push the water through. Powered unit. Now you connect the hoses up, put the inlet hose into the water, press the on button, and it does it for you and provides safe, clean drinking water. So as you can see on the table in front of me, I've got all the contents out of the box. So we'll have a quick look at what you get. So first of all, we've got the unit itself. It's a fairly bulky unit, you know, it's not too heavy. I probably should have got the measurements and the weight and stuff, but I didn't. But I'm sure you can find that on the internet. It's got two 6,000 milliamp hour rechargeable batteries inside of the unit, and it has a flow rate of 250 milliliters per minute. So that would be 1 liter of water every 4 minutes that this would produce. So just on the front here, under the waterproof cover, it's got the USB-C charging port. So it does tell you in the instruction manual that you need to recharge that before you use it for the first time. I've not yet used it for the first time. I have fully recharged it. On the top, it has an opening flap. Two holes just on the inside there for the filters. Obviously the filters are just in front, you can see. We have the hybrid filter and the reverse osmosis filter. On the side here, you have another waterproof flap. It's got a white and a blue outlet, and you get a white hose and a blue hose. So the white hose is your drinking water, and then the blue hose, it says that you can use this water for cleaning, washing up, things like that. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I've not tried it yet, but we'll find out when we get to use it. We'll see what the water looks like when it comes out of the blue hose, and we can decide from there whether we would reuse it or not. So just push this flap back on. Using the carry handle, we turn it around, and on the other side here, there's an inlet socket there for the water inlet hose. So the water inlet hose comes in this carry bag. It's an extremely long hose. I'm going to estimate it's between 10 to 12 foot. So this just goes inside of where the socket is, and you would screw that in, and then you would chuck the water inlet filter into the water, let it soak for a minute, let the water just settle, you know, so you don't get all the scum or whatever if you're in a pond or whatever. Obviously you'd have your filters installed, you'd have your hoses connected to the other side, you turn the power on, and you get safe, clean drinking water. So in addition to the unit, the filters, the pipes, you get a braided USB-C to USB-C cable, and you also get like a wrench, a spanner, for when you're putting the cartridges in. It goes on the top and it would turn it into place. I have seen a few people say they have a few issues when they are trying to install the filters. On the top of the filters there is a tiny little arrow, and inside of here there is the unlock and the lock sign. So you would get the filter, the arrow is here, and you would line the arrow up with the unlocked sign, and then you would twist it into place so it's locked. So it's a little bit stiff, so we'll use the wrench in a minute. I'll get the other filter, and also again the arrow here, we'll line it up to the lock, and we'll lock those into place. I'll just have to stand up. Okay, it didn't lock into place because I hadn't pushed the filter far enough down. So you have got to make sure that you press the filters quite firmly into position. And then the wrench just turns them into place, no problem whatsoever. Okay, so a little bit of contradictory information. So in the instruction booklet, it tells you that you need to run the water through a new filter for around about 10 minutes before you drink the water. And then on the top of the unit here, it tells you that you need to run it for 35 minutes. So on the first time we're using it, I'm going to run it for 35 minutes rather than 10 minutes. Now at 1 litre every 4 minutes, that's going to get through a fair bit of water, so I've had to fill the bathtub up. I'm not going to record filtering through the bathtub, and in 35 minutes it'll be too late to go and use this water filter to filter water to drink. So I will have to do the second part of this video on a different day. But right now, like I say, we'll finish getting it set up with the inlet hoses. I'll take it to the bath and I'll run it for 35 minutes. So as you're screwing that in, it does twist the pipe a little bit. Just need to unkink it. And then the water pipes, so we'll just push that into place, it just locks in. And then to release it, there's a little push bit which releases the pipe. But like I say, so push that in and that is locked into place. And the washing water, again, same thing. Push that in, locked into place. So I'm going to go and run this for 35 minutes. But like I say, when you see me again in a few seconds, it'll be a different day. And I'll be in a different location. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so it's been a couple of weeks since I was last filming anything for this Itehil video. Not long after I received it and I started priming the system, which was on New Year's Eve. We got hit with pretty much awful weather constantly here in the UK. We've had rain, snow, ice, well, I was going to say hurricane winds, but not quite hurricanes, but certainly over 100-mile-an-hour winds. It's just been awful. Obviously, it's winter, you know, so it is what it is. But I need to get on with this video, so I'm cracking on, basically. Now, it's raining outside. I don't know if it's shown on the window behind. Obviously, it's all steaming up. But I've got a day off. I'm not going to waste it. And at the same time, I'm not going to stand out in the rain getting soaking wet. So I've got with me a little jug. And if it'll come out of the bag, I've got the wastewater container from my camper van. So I'm going to go and get myself 10 litres of water from the pond in the local nature reserve just behind me here. Right, so as you can see behind me, I'm at the pond. So I'm just going to get some water and then we'll get back to the house. I don't know if you can see the quality of the water in there. There's a few little bits and bobs floating around and stuff. There was the odd thing swimming as well. So I've got the Itehil up. I've had to put a canopy over the top because I'm not sure if it's waterproof. Like I said, it's raining constantly. So yeah, because it's been a few weeks since I've used Itehil, I'm just flushing it through. I've got just down below me, behind me rather, I've got a washing up dish full of water. I'm just running that through. I've got the water coming out of the pipe here. Can you see the end of the pipe? Yes, you can. Obviously I'm looking at a tiny little screen on the camera. So we've got the water coming out of the pipe there. That's the drinking water out of the white pipe, and out of the blue pipe as well. It's got what they call the wash water, what you can use for like washing clothes and stuff with. So like I said, I'm just rinsing that through. It's not got much water left. So in fact that'll probably be long enough now. So I'm going to turn it off. You don't press and hold, you just press it and it turns it off. So right, it's just draining the rest of the water through. And then I've got the container, like I say, this is the wastewater that we got from the pond. So just get the water inlet pipe out. Obviously there's some fresh water in the pipe, so I'll have to make sure that that flushes through first. We'll just get that into the wastewater pipe. Like I say, hopefully you can see that that's in the bottle there. And we'll turn it back on. You do press and hold to turn it on. That's it. So that's sucking the water through. So we'll just give that a minute to get through. And then just while that's going through, I'll just go and grab a cup. Okay, so the water has started filtering through out of the white pipe, the drinking water pipe. So I'm just going to give that a minute just to make sure that we're getting the actual water out of here. And then I'm going to get some in a cup and I'll see what it tastes like. Okay, so that's filtered through a couple of litres or so out of the water. So here goes nothing. We've got a cup. We're going to get some water in the pipe, out of the pipe rather, in the cup. And we're going to see what it tastes like. So we've got the drinking water pipe. We'll put it into the cup. It's coming into the cup there. Hopefully you can see. I know my hand's in the way for holding the cup. I mean, in the cup, it looks crystal clear, you know, so it's not the quickest, you know, it is what it is. It's got to filter it in real time, you know. It's not like a gravity filter where it does it while you're not there. So that'll be enough there. We'll just pop that pipe back out the road. Like I say, it's absolutely crystal clear water. So yeah. I just spit it out first just to no taste whatsoever. So yeah, no taste. So right, gonna drink it now. Just tastes like water, you know. Yeah, it's just water. How many? So let's see what the wash water is like. To be honest, I mean that looks pretty clear as well. I mean, like I say, it's not to drink this water, but you can use it for, like I say, washing clothes and whatnot. If you're boiling it, you could obviously wash your dishes and stuff as well. So yeah, that's the wash water. And that is the Itehil reverse osmosis portable water filter. Right, I've come back inside. It's absolutely bitter cold outside, but I needed to get this video done. So you saw me using this. Like I say, the flow rate, it wasn't the quickest, you know. It's in the book here, it tells you, let's find the page, it's 250 milliliters per minute, so 1/4 of a litre, around about half a pint or so per minute. You know, it's filtering it in real time. Like I say, it's you can't grumble at that. In 10 minutes you'll have 2.5 litres of water. You know, that's your daily requirement, plus a little bit extra, you know. So, and like I said, the life cycle of the filters were 350 gallons for the hybrid filter and 650 gallons for the reverse osmosis filter. So again, that's a lot of water. You know, you're not going to run out in a hurry. So the Itehil water filter, hopefully you've been impressed as I have with it. If you want to buy one yourself, some of you may, some of you may not, but if you're one of the people who do want to buy one yourself, I've got a discount code where you can get 20% off the retail price. So I'll put a link in the description to the Itehil website, and then once you add the item to your basket and you go to the checkout page, you enter the code SP20 Sierra Papa 20. I'll put it on the screen, and that will get you 20% off the retail price of this Itehil water filter, the reverse osmosis water filter. So if you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. If you've got any comments, please do leave them in the comment section below. As always, we do try our very best to reply to all comments. And if you're not already a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button below. It helps our channel grow. And with that, I'll say thanks for watching and bye for now.